So yet again for Greg Popovich and his team, the San Antonio Spurs have another top 4 pick. This time, of course, being in the 2024 NBA draft. Again, I don't think they could have nailed the last pick anymore if they tried getting Victor Wembanyama, who is arguably a top 15, pushing top 10 player already in the league, especially for this upcoming season where you can only tell this dude is literally going to get better, which is just crazy to think. There's a real big opportunity, I think, now for this pick for them to maybe go out and pair him with a young point guard who you might get to see one of the best duos in the NBA one day, especially if this pick does pan out. Again, before we get into who I think they should draft, of course, I would like just to say, go and check out my official 2024 NBA mock draft, which I will be linking in the description down below for the post lottery. That way, if you're wondering why I didn't take a certain player with this pick and all that type of stuff, it might just be because I've got him going higher to a different team. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. Links for it will be in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I guess without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Now, moving on with the 4th overall pick, we have the San Antonio Spurs, and I've actually got them selecting the exact same guy I had them selecting before the lottery even happened, and that's, of course, Nikola Topit. I believe Topit makes a ton of sense for this team. You've got a 6'7" point guard who some people believe is the second best player in the draft. Again, he's the most dynamic playmaker in this whole entire draft by a considerable margin. He's extremely effective in the pick and roll, makes great skip passes, and is known to show off with some mind-boggling vision. He's one of the best passers they've seen in the draft since, of course, Josh Giddey, and could automatically come into the NBA and be one of the best passers as well. Again, there's been some doubts on his scoring ability, but he's definitely improved on that. Some saying it will already translate to the NBA. He's got a great first step, and he's fast enough to get by absolutely anyone. He's also extremely talented around the rim, being 6'7". He showed great signs with his shiftiness and would make it unstoppable if his Europe play, of course, does translate to the NBA. He's got a really good mid-range shot. He definitely needs to improve on his three-point ball, but it looks like that is very much coming as we go. Again, his main downside is his three-point shooting, as I just said. He is a pretty good off-ball defender, but his on-ball defense right now appears to not be the greatest, and he'll definitely want to improve on that in the NBA. Of course, that's something that Pop might not necessarily like, but his ball handling and creativity is outside of this world. Again, being such an incredible pick-and-roll player and passer, he is going to fit really well with Victor Wembanyama, and that should be the goal with this pick. Wembanyama, arguably to some, is already a top 10, top 15 player in the NBA, especially going into next season. This guy did that with not exactly the greatest passes around him. Again, no offense to Trey Jones, who is low-key a very good passer, but I just think if you're bringing in a dude like Nikola Topit, who doesn't necessarily need to be a shot creator. You've already got Vassell there, you've got Wembanyama there, and you've got Keldon Johnson, who played a lot off the bench. If you are going to tell Nikola Topit all you need to do is come in and be an elite playmaker, play some defense, and occasionally step up as a shot creator when we need you to, this man is probably going to average 10 assists per game. Like, you're putting him in straight away, most likely as the starting point guard under Greg Popovich, where he's going to have Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Victor Wembanyama to play make to. And that's not even counting if they decide to sign a very good shot creator in, free agency. If they were to bring another good shot creator in, maybe even if it's a bench player, like a Malik Monk, right? Probably not him, but, just using him as an example. If you were to bring in a type of guy like that, give, obviously, Nikola Topit 4 very good shot creators to play with, this man is legitimately going to average you probably above 6 assists in his first season, which would be absolutely insane. And this guy's got 10 assists average per season, or per game, I should say, sorry, written all over him, in my opinion. He is the prototypical guy you want to obviously match Victor Wembanyama with. So I think it makes a ton of sense to go forward with this pick. He also fits Vassell's game style, who they of course seem to want to move with in the future as well. And again, you keep building out that starting five, maybe sign another guy here and there as well, and you're going to have a really good team in San Antonio straight away. This makes a ton of sense for the San Antonio Spurs. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. Again, I didn't mention who he is compared with, but it is being said that he's a bit of a Manu Ginobili, Tyrese Halliburton hybrid of a player. And I think anyone who hears Tyrese Halliburton at this rate just makes you want to drop to the floor and start crying in Walmart or something because of how beautiful that man's play is on the court. Again, leading the Indiana Pacers to a second round series where they did, of course, do very, very well. I think it is a very great pick by, you know, the San Antonio Spurs. And if you're needing to bring in a player who's going to match Wembanyama, yeah, you're practically already doing that here. So with the 4th overall pick, I've got the San Antonio Spurs selecting Nikola Topit. But of course, if you haven't already, I'd really like to know what you guys think about my official 2024 NBA mock draft top 5 picks. Definitely don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions on these down below. Subscribe to my gaming channel, of course. Subscribe to my IRL/vlogging channel, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any more NBA videos and all the latest draft content, this and that. Again, I highly appreciate you guys and how you guys have been around for all these draft videos. It's been absolutely awesome to make them. I've got a ton more coming out, so definitely stay tuned for that. But of course, again, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.